Son, you are the fucking front. We rollin'. And all y'all doing
Explicit
you need
content.
it. Come find me. I'll hit you with the potion. Son.
Ugly gang shit. I get high. I get high. Wait, is it Malloy? I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. Yeah, I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. Smoking on exotic weed, killing bad energy. I don't let it get to me, so they try to get me in my dream, but all my demons died out. I feel so alive now. You can't kill my vibe now. You can't bring my high down. I can feel the energy, and yes, the past is history. Heavy meditation keeping me away from misery. Walking through the galaxy, when I wake up back to reality, I get so fucking high, I can't feel anything. Light another blunt, all my problems start to drain. Henny in my cup, cause it numbs my brain. I'm so fucked up that I can't think. I'm so fucked up that I can't think. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. Yeah, I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. Yeah, I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. Yeah, I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing.
It's a good morning, jerk-offs. It's a good morning.
You ever jerked off in the morning looking to a dude with face tattoos?
Nope.
Do it.
Never will.
That's what you're doing right now. I'll tell you that right now.
What up, Redbeard? It's all right. We like the thumbs down. It shows us that we're doing something.
It's a reaction. A reaction's a reaction, baby.
It is what it is. We don't mind it. What up, Simply? Good morning. Sometimes it's an accident, even, but
sometimes it's.
What up, Naughty Nikki? Good morning.
But
what up, Grant?
Just remember what I always say.
For Monster, you just don't feed that negative energy.
Yeah, and it takes a whole day to hate somebody. It takes a whole day and a lot of hours out of you, and usually that person you hate doesn't even know who you are.
Yep.
Doesn't even know. You're so mad at all these celebrities and they have no idea who you are. So you're ruining 18 hours of your day hating on this guy. And you don't even know his fucking name.
Okie says hit that thumbs and share this out. Whoop, whoop. What up?
For instance,
what's up? Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Like, for instance, everybody's saying fuck the Island Boys, but
it's the Island Boys. They sang a song. It wasn't good. And they got famous son. So everyone's mad because they're an Island Boy.
You guys remember Gala Gala Island?
Because they're not the Island Boys. Yeah. Sorry, you don't got bratwurst tattooed or stapled into your forehead, dude. So you can't be an Island Boy.
Yeah. Thank you,
They're just mad when people start to make it,
Mm-hmm. Yep. Jake says, good morning. Let's go. Good morning,
Next, you're going to see they're like, I hate that brain jerk T-Rup.
Yep.
Like shit, You
don't even know brain jerk T-Rup.
Y'all don't even know.
What up, Sean Woolley? Good morning, sir. Great job yesterday night. And I was telling T-Rup, Jody went live 3 separate times yesterday.
You know what, though? The people coming in clutch, because I really thought, I was like, I might just be making tacos on a screen by myself, but whatever, because at least I'm still making tacos. Whatever. But no, at least like probably about 10 of them showed up.
Yeah, it's okay.
We got a good support crew and system. So what's up, Simply Nikki?
What up, Jimmy?
Grant, Vermonster.
Good morning, my favorite jerks. He says, I appreciate you.
Cassie,
hey,
Sean.
what happened to your head? I see you got 2 big old cuts on top of your head.
Boy, what the hell you do to your head, Jimmy Rothman?
Jimmy Rothman.
Oh, okay.
Simply said that is an annoying song. It's not even I don't even know if I'd consider it a real song. It's just they were just sitting there goofing off.
And they went viral.
Yeah. It's an island by. Leave them alone. They don't let them have their 30s of seconds of fame. Yep, that's what I'm saying. Who cares?
Who knows? They might come out with another they might come out with a hit, yo.
Naughty Nikki says my son was going around singing that yesterday and said, hey, that's on my show. It's viral.
Real talk, though. I mean, for real, if you think about it, you're hating.
How does that affect you?
You're hating on somebody, and there's a lot of people that are
what up, masshole?
I can't fucking stand them. Quit looking at your phone, dude. They're all the way in Florida. You act like they're right here in your face saying island bar.
You're acting like they're T-Rup.
Quit scrolling through fucking Facebook then.
If you don't like it.
If you don't like it, and then now this person that hates the Island Boys so much tells me the first thing. Did you see the new video by the Island Boys? No, but you did, and you gave them a view.
You're pretty obsessed with these guys you hate.
People get on and look it up just to be like,
Well, that's why whenever there's beef in the community and stuff and people are going back and forth, it's like, why are you guys putting the energy into this?
Yeah. You know what you're doing? You're putting all this energy in a hate speech, and these kids are literally every hate speech you make.
Good morning.
Are counting another fucking dollar. Like, wow, dude, so many 9 million people hate me, but that means 9 million people viewed you.
Well, hate attracts more than good and love.
More people are talking and hating on the Island Boys than on Astro World and what happened there.
Right.
That's sad.
Right.
Yeah.
They're trying to. There's all sorts of conspiracies about that shit now.
I've seen.
Didn't a couple people die in a mosh pit or something?
Jimmy says I forgot to duck.
Than the 8 people that died at Astro World. Yeah. Now they're saying it was a satanic cult.
It was a ritual. Yeah. There's videos of people trying to get the audio crew to stop the production crew to stop the songs and everything.
Well,
they're literally like people.
But what you do?
Down there.
Well,
so,
not only so. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Well, the cops considered it like a mass casualty event, and still like 35 or 40 minutes after claiming a mass casualty event, they still kept playing and singing and let fireworks and shit off at the end.
Dude, there was 50,000 people there.
Well, here's the thing.
I'll tell you what, if you're in a crowd of 50,000 and they're all hype, you are not able to move.
Well, not only that.
All these people were doing drugs.
Not only that, but
they said that they were poking people with needles.
What?
There was a thing that said when there was that big bum rush, that's what initially killed people. That a lot of people went into cardiac arrest, but they're not even thinking it's from being smashed because people that charged, a lot of people that went into cardiac arrest had fucking needle spots and they had like fucking fentanyl or something in their system.
That's odd.
I don't fucking know. I read all different.
Give me a shot, bro. I'm just watching a concert. Why'd you give me a shot? You need your immunizations, buddy.
I mean, if some juggalos will pee on your leg in the crowd, I'm sure some people will poke you too.
Yeah, whoever does that's an asshole.
Right. What up, squirrels? Good morning.
People, like, why?
I don't know. People are weird.
People are fucked up. Like, why are you gonna go to a concert and just like fucking
try to
kill somebody? Yeah, hurt people, dude.
What up, Jody Moon? Good morning. Good to see you this morning.
Good morning. Good morning. It makes no sense.
How's Alabama tonight?
You know
morning?
what the best way to get away with something like that is? Being a crowd of 50,000 motherfucking people.
Well, what I was starting to say is, if you go to any event that we've ever been to, whether it be the Gathering, yes, it's not as big as that event, but everybody know, whether it be fucking the Gathering or what was that punk rock thing that the Vans Warped Tour, whether it be any of these EDM festivals, everybody's doing drugs, and everybody knows if someone goes down, you fucking you stop everything and try to pick them up. Yep. Everybody knows that. And I will say, yes, there are some times when that is almost impossible to do, and everybody goes down.
That's 50,000.
But that's 50,000 people, right?
50,000 heads. You can't move that.
No. Well, when it starts to fall, it's going to fall.
Like, I don't
should have cut that at the beginning. Did you watch the videos when they first started and people?
I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything.
Dude, if I just heard the fucking cops, I would have fucking ended that concert from the get-go, because from the very beginning, when people were entering, they broke down fucking security fucking spots, bum rush security before the show even started. This is earlier in the day. And there's huge videos of people just fucking running over each other, knocking each other down. They literally broke all of the security barricades. They had to have a fucking cop with a gun on a horse come out before the show even started, just while people are entering.
I'm going to say this.
Like, fuck this. That's a sign that this is about to be bad.
I'm going to say this one more time. There was 50,000 people there.
My thing is, like,
if 1,000 of them go against the cops are useless in there.
Correct.
1,000.
There's nothing.
50,000.
There's absolutely zero that security can do at that point. They can't stop fucking 1,000 people.
They are outnumbered 1,000 to 1.
More
literally. Literally. There's maybe 100 cops. Maybe.
At the most. Like, at the most, there's probably 20.
Yeah, and there's 6 golf carts. They're just scooting around. And what's a golf cart going to do? You can get fucking rolled over by a golf cart and be totally fine. Right. You can't run a golf cart into a crowd of 50,000 people.
Where was this? Do you remember?
I think it said Texas. Don't quote me on it.
It was I'm pretty
sure Travis Scott is from Texas, and he did it in his hometown or something like that.
Simply says people were being injected. She's right. We need to investigate this. Astro World? Yep, Astro World. And it was
on our, you guys, remember, we're going to try to figure out the best date and time for conspiracy theory talks. We're going down that rabbit hole together.
Shit, anytime's a good time. What up, Lena? Good morning.
Good morning, Lane.
Sunshine, and I'm up, so it's rocking. Hell yeah. It's shining here, too.
It is, too. I don't know. I just know that, like, if you go, I mean, you as a human, you as an adult, you need to know if you go with 50,000 people and a fucking riot breaks out, something's gonna happen. You got to be prepared for this.
We were in Michigan. We were at Michigan State for that when a riot broke out, and we got tear gassed and shit like that. And I can't even imagine that many people. There was a couple hundred people at best that were rioting.
When the riot started, there was probably
a gun got pulled out and shot.
Yeah. There was 500 to 1,000. But
it's like a 10-year-old that's
there was 500 to I'm sorry. What? Keep going.
Go ahead.
There was 500 to 1,000 people rioting in fucking East Lansing, and there was probably 150 cops, but there was fucking cars flipped over, burnt. When we walked into East Lansing,
the cops weren't doing anything except for keeping everything contained.
And they weren't. There was cars on fire.
No, that was in the containment zone.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild. That's what scares me about big events, though, nowadays. People are fucking nuts. Like, it literally said that there's like a couple 14 and 15-year-olds dead from Astro World. There's a 10-year-old fucking in the hospital, like barely alive.
Masshole says, one of the most toxic things I've done to myself is ignore bad in somebody just to keep them in my life. I have to change this about myself, and that can be a detriment for sure.
There's two things that you can do about that. If you really care about them, you need to tell them. Like, and sometimes
this is how I feel.
Sometimes like if you say this is really fucking toxic, it's a bad trait, dude. You know, this is not good. Sometimes they'll be yes or no. Usually they say no, just keep going at it, and they could get it. But if they're just not gonna fucking listen to you at all, I mean, then it's time to fucking cut ties and let them go.
Though, is you can't save everybody, and it's like, you know, we sit and focus on perspective and wanting to have a good perspective. Well, I have a tendency to do that with people too, where I see their potential in them, and then you just ignore all the bad because you're trying to have that good perspective and look at good. But then people do change, but some people don't.
Yep.
Like,
and that's it. We're human. We're allowed to do. We're allowed to do. We can do whatever. You were saying people were getting injected. Out of 50,000 people, you didn't think one person had a plan. It's like, I want to kill a couple people.
Oh, fuck some people up.
You know, or fuck them up. Just come up behind them and punch them in the fucking jaw or what? You know, whatever. I mean, dude had a little bit more criminal intent, but.
No, fucking people get drunk. They start doing stupid shit like some people.
Drugs, and it's not drunk.
But even the juggalos get fucking wild.
The majority of the people were drunk, but how many people were on drugs their whole entire mind was altered? They didn't even know what was going on. Dude had fentanyl in there, so there was fentanyl there.
Yeah.
The most messed up thing though is like people don't even got to be on drugs to do that shit and fucked up because people are just fucked up mentally right now. And
no, the drugs make them be their own person.
Things and things like that. Have family, and that gives them a sense of belonging, a sense of family. So now you'll do whatever, you know, the cult tells you or the gang tells you to do. Like,
what up, Josh?
And 50,000 people. I'm not bringing anything under 18. Any person under 18.
Agree.
I don't care if Travis Scott was tattooed on his forehead and he was 13. I would not.
I'm not going to bring anybody that I'm going to have to protect. So
50,000 people.
Even if I have a girlfriend at the time, I don't want to bring her to that because I want to be. I don't even like going to the gathering and having to protect somebody like that. I like to be solo and I like to be fluid movement, and I don't have to hold somebody and hold people off of them. Like I would never bring my daughter to the.
If you want me to be honest with you, Josh,
like eventually when she's a grown ass adult, you know what I mean? But
she has her own choice to go.
Yeah. In a crowd of 30,000, Josh had that same thing happen to him. He was by himself, but it was a life or death situation. The whole entire crowd fell down. Dude,
I was in the middle of it.
In front of me, me and Ryan seen it. 20,000 people all fell down like dominoes. It was the craziest thing I ever seen. And dude, I was looking, I was like, wasn't Josh up there? And then all of a sudden, this motherfucker comes out of a sea of people. Like he just got out of the fucking ocean from being dragged under by a fucking shark.
Real life.
Water.
That was real life. I come out of there and it felt like 10 minutes. I doused all my clothes in the ice water. I was drinking. I was fucking. It took 10-15 minutes for me to come back down.
And that was 20,000 people that fell. Imagine 50,000 people.
Right. See, and you don't want to be like, that's the bad thing where it starts, because I thought that too, but I don't, whatever, parent people, to each their own, how you parent. But I thought, damn, I would not have my 10 or 15-year-old kid at that fucking concert. I don't take Bonnaroo and shit. Like, no, she's not going to any of those things until she's old enough.
I'm not taking my kids to a concert unless they can sit down somewhere.
You're not coming with me because there's a whole bunch of people on weird drugs. There's a whole bunch of drugs you can get there. I don't need you to. You don't belong in a fucking music festival. I'll tell you that. You got to be 18 or older. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, I think 18-year-olds shouldn't go there. I think it should be like a fucking 21 and up. Not really.
Cassie says last concert I was at, I made my way to the VIP. Had no breathing room. Was standing on the gate, just getting breath from breathing room. Fights breaking out around me. Security had no chance. Yep. Especially 50,000 people. I agree.
I watched. That was insane. I can't believe they were even allowed. I get it's outdoors, but damn, dude. That crowd of 50,000.
I just been at a Tech 9 concert one time, and I had to put somebody in a rear naked because there was no security around. Like, calm the fuck down here. We're here for fun. Nobody wants to get hurt.
Right?
I don't know, dude. I just, it's a lot. One toxic guy can make the whole crowd fucking.
Well, no, if it's the right crowd, they'll contain that guy.
Dude,
That person.
Juggalos always do that.
Yes. Hardcore crowds always do that.
Yep,
also,
always.
If you got an asshole, he usually gets dealt with.
But dude, I'll tell you what. I went to
everybody's there just for fun.
I went to a Travis Scott concert. And
drugs are bad, okay?
Okay. But the way Travis Scott comes on stage, 50,000 people were jumping, bro. Jumping. Dude, he is hype. He came out on a bird, bro.
Those are fun concerts when the crowd gets hyped.
Yeah, like he's one of the hype.
I like it rough. I'm not like punchy in the face, not in like punchy in the face, or like I'm not a fan of like, we'll call them hardcore mosh pit, because they'll swing on you and hit you in the face and shit like that.
Get stitches.
I don't want none of that.
Yeah, you get a
I like the friendly mosh pits where we're pushing each other and we're fucking running in a circle and nobody's trying to hurt anybody. We're just being rams and butting heads, you know. That's about. But really, I just like to be in the sea. I like to be in the sea of people, like, as tight as possible.
You know the fucking. Or even if you didn't know the dangers of it, you witnessed with your own two eyes and had to crawl out of 20,000 people, and you know what I'm saying. So shit could get hairy here.
Oh yeah,
I would never bring my kids.
There is a possibility. I would never have been up there like that if my kids were there. We'd have been in the very fucking back type shit.
Yep.
I wouldn't even bring my kids to the gathering anyway.
50K is more than my fucking
till
city.
They're adults.
50,000 people is more than my city.
Yeah.
My city plus a little bit of another city is fucking in.
Crowd is cool until stampede mentality takes off. Yeah. Yep. And then like even at Juggalo shows, there's dudes there's people that I don't think they're used to what happens when ICP comes on. So what happens is, the crowd's already rowdy, but when ICP comes on stage, every single person in that place tries to get to the front bar.
Yeah.
That is the goal of every single person in there. It seems like. So everything tightens up real close. And I always say, it's like standing jujitsu almost. You got to use your knees and elbows. And sometimes people get pissed and it's like, dude, what do you want?
I'm surviving.
Get out of the way.
Yeah, I'm surviving.
If you do not like this, go.
I've done that a few times. Been looking at dude like, I can't.
I figured out how to move in that crowd though, really well.
He's little. Me, I have to have a lot.
All I do is I put my arms up like this to protect myself, and I spin like a cog, and my elbows interlock in people's bodies, and it just spins me and gives me momentum.
Yeah, he does gear it. He gears up. He's like, all right.
I was like, ballerina time.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're good at hand fighting, so that's your time to shine.
I love it. It's fun.
You're like an octopus with two hands.
I got knees going, protecting my spot.
Dude, but
I'm cool with protecting my spot. I don't try to get to I don't want to be on the front row. I want to be in the first three to six rows.
Yeah.
That's where I want to be. I don't care. Because I want to be able to lean on somebody when I get tired.
That's why I like the bar.
I don't care if it's a stranger or if it's my friend. I'm gonna end up leaning on you if it's like that.
But on what Massel was saying,
Elena says creeping, but Jody, your blue kitchen is cute.
Dude, it is actually kind of cool.
What about Matt? Go back to Matt.
But Massel, dude, think about it. 50,000 people. 10,000 say, oh my fucking God, I gotta get out of here right now. So Stampede. They do everything they can to get out of there. There's people getting trampled. Dude, if it's, oh my God, I think I'm gonna die. I gotta get the fuck out of here. And it's 20,000 people out of the 50,000 that do that.
What up, Ryan? Good morning. He said perfect time to come in. Yeah.
You gotta, I don't know. Cause like
whoop chickens.
If we didn't have water in that cooler when you got out of that crowd,
it would have been a rough night.
you would have died on the way home.
Maybe.
You would have died.
We didn't go home. Yeah, up the hill. I did almost.
Yeah. No.
I wouldn't have made it up the hill.
That's because you had hyenas following you.
I wouldn't have made it up the hill.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have. Because
you had no water.
Real life, I barely made it to the cooler.
Yeah.
Dude, like real life.
Cooler, your eyes were peeled.
I was barely alive.
So what? Ryan saved your life.
My consciousness was like.
No. Remember, you started drinking.
What happened? So what happened was once I got myself situated and I knew I wasn't gonna die, I looked up and Ryan was sitting there in his lounge chair and looked exactly how I had just felt.
He was like, because he was down there, he couldn't breathe.
Yep. So I come over and I started getting him with what just saved my life. So later on that night, when I collapsed at the top of the hill, he came over and gave me the water treatment.
He said, guys, I don't think I can make it. I said, dude, I gave you a 4-pound chair, dude. He's like,
I was perfectly fine till he gave me this lawn chair. I was perfectly fine, and then he threw my balance off, and it was all. We were at a music at the gathering, and so we
threw that fucking little 4-pound chair on his back, and he's like, "Tear up, I'm not gonna make it." And then I turned around, and he looked like he's been hiking for a week, and he's just hiking up this hill, and I'm sitting here, and I can't stop laughing because
Ryan went to bed, and we told him we would bring his chair up.
Yeah. But I carried his big chair, and you had to carry one of the small chairs we brought. So I'm bringing this big chair, and and I was the hyena, Okie. So if you were asking what a hyena was,
so I was drunk and I was trying. I just recovered. Remember this? This is the same night. So I just recovered from almost dying, and then I got drunk.
Yeah.
So everything was okay. I was keeping everything centered, and then he gave me this chair, and it was uphill. And he gave me this chair, and it threw off my balance.
Yeah, but
and I just all of a sudden started spinning. And these guys, I go, guys, I'm not gonna make it. And then T-Rup and Nate, right?
No, T-Rup and Kimbo.
You just started hackling like hyenas.
Like we were
just laughing at me.
But I mean,
because I'm throwing up while I'm walking and I'm not stopping.
No, he's gagging and bitching. He's gagging. Ooh, dude, guys, I'm not gonna make it. Like, dude, you're faking. You're fucking faking it. And he's just sitting there and he's like, T-Rup, I can't do it. This motherfucker gets all the way up the hill, gagging and fucking bitching, and we're laughing the whole time. He makes it to the fucking corner of our
the absolute line.
Dies.
Yep.
He literally
I
just
collapsed
lays there. And all me and Kimbo do is point at him when he's on the ground, and we're laughing. We don't understand.
I'm throwing up.
Everybody's fucked up, dude. So we're just, what the fuck, Josh? You're a pussy. Ryan comes out with a bottle of Ice Mountain.
Yep.
Like a fucking nurse.
Starts pouring it on my head and gives me a drink because I just saved his life earlier in the day, so he's gonna save mine, you know.
And then 20 minutes later, we forget about Josh.
I went in there and I just went to bed pretty much for like an hour and a half.
That's when you came out of the cocoon.
And that's when I was a beautiful butterfly.
Ryan fucking put you were a caterpillar when you seen Ryan.
Yeah.
He gave you the nutrients to make your cocoon.
Mm-hmm.
And you made that.
I wouldn't have made it to the cocoon.
That was the best night.
I wouldn't have made it
of my life.
I wouldn't have made it.
Chanting steak and eggs with Nate at 3 a.m. Steak and eggs.
Yeah.
Good people, you know, that take care of you instead of friends that are like, oh, fuck you.
Yeah.
Brothers,
for sure.
Okay, we were on everything, dude. All that and a little bit more, man. Not
and
really.
my life almost passed.
Yeah. That was funny. That was the.
I wish I would have seen it from somebody else's perspective though, because from mine, it was like people falling and not being, and I was trying not to step on people, but then people behind me were also coming up, you know, and dude, I was like, and I just started climbing.
What I see,
and then I got out, and then I fucking ran over to you guys.
I knew where you went in.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't come out where you went in.
Mm-mm.
But I know you do a straight line to the front. So I knew you were over there. So I see a fucking dude, the first 40, 50 fucking lines of people that were standing up, all toppled like this, just over, everybody dominoed on each other. And I'm like, oh
I hate
my
it
God.
when that happens.
And it started going, and I seen you for a split second in the ocean.
I was surfing.
No, you fell out.
Yeah. I was walking on water.
Yeah, we were in the spirit world. You weren't surfing the water. You were kind of drowning, but
I was like, hey!
yeah, and then I seen you, and then all of a sudden I noticed you come out 500 feet from where you were when I seen
The
you.
tide pulled
crowd.
me.
Yeah, the tide was rough.
The tide pulled me down.
There might have been a
Have a great one, right?
undertow.
Grant.
There might have been an undertow on that, but that was, and then that was the wickedest.
That's
thing.
actually like year after years and years of mosh pits and stuff like that. That was the first time I ever had tapped out in any concert whatsoever.
You didn't tap. You tapped
I
out for
did.
about an hour.
I tapped out for the rest of the concert.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because that was the last one that went on for the night, right?
Yep.
So I tapped out. That's the first time I ever did that.
Oh, you did.
Yep.
Oh, you could. Good morning, brains and
good
tea.
morning, Victoria.
Good morning, V.
Good morning, Vic. Gear changer.
He said good. He said good day, brains and tea. What am I? Just
Your tea.
a hollow.
Hello. Yeah.
Dude,
Sounds kind of like a bird.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
It sure does.
It's funny that we're doing a bird today.
It sure is.
Good.
This is the Earth Dweller of the day.
Earth
Dweller
of the day. This is the Earth Dweller of the day. This is the Earth Dweller of the day.
This is the Earth Dweller of the day.
Of the day. This is the Earth Dweller of the day.
See what's walking on this earth.
crawling on this earth.
Okay.
What is the Earth Dweller of the day? What?
You're a jerk.
Oh,
You're a
I'm
jerk.
the jerk. You're right.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, this is Sandhill Crane. This is 2.5 million years old. It's been around for a long
Best
time.
wings.
And then this bird has the best migrating.
Masshole says he hung out with you and Jess and got drunk and ate 30 of the best chicken wings of all time.
Oh yeah, he did have 30 of them.
Where was that?
Larson's.
Was it? Well, it just so happens we're going to Larson's today for a taste of 10th episode. Yeah.
I'm
It
gonna be in
was,
some
I think it
video.
was.
Perfect segue. Good job, T.
I'm pretty sure it was. I'm for real. Perfect segue. You guys are welcome. That was made up in my brain.
Anyways,
gear
keep
changer.
going.
Anyway,
keep talking about.
This Sandhill Crane's been around for 2.5 million years. It has one of the coolest migration. Everybody loves the migration
What
of
up,
this
KR?
bird. In the summer, they go to Canada to breed. In the winter, they go to northern Mexico. They are originally from North America. But when they go from Canada to Mexico, they stop in what's this river?
Victoria says Olivia fed one of these by hand.
They meet at the Platte River in Nebraska, but it's like fucking couple million of these motherfuckers that meet up right there. People go there to watch them and everything like that.
Get the chicken wings, Masshole says. I will. They're good, known for their burgers too. So
Yeah.
I might get a little bit of both.
What is it? Damn it.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, they migrate in groups of thousands, but all these groups of thousands and shit meet here at the Platte River because that's where they get their food. They get some nourishment. They clean themselves and they get ready for the flight to Mexico. and they all stay there, and then they leave in groups. When they find big groups with a couple thousand, they'll group up with them. So there would just be a fucking
whole
team
army of
birds,
them,
50,000 birds,
a
bro.
whole fleet.
A whole fucking.
What do you call a bunch of airplanes? A fleet.
It'd be a fleet, probably.
I'm not sure. That's
thousands of birds.
Wendy says, Jody, I will have breakfast too, please.
Hey, I would make it and serve it.
Masshole's talking about them chicken wings. He says they was crispy AF.
He said, man, I can't wait.
And still juicy. Man, they were so good.
He's talking about, dude, you want a Sandhill Crane wing?
Yeah, it's actually called the ribeye of the sky.
No way, dude. You know what? Take Jody off.
It says that it's literally, you get 2 big steaks out of it. That's how people cook them, just like a steak, but it tastes kind of like
Morning, Jake.
Pork, it said. But yeah,
that's fun.
Everywhere I kept looking, there was a lot of recipes. There was a lot of recipes, actually, a lot of pictures of it cooked.
You know why?
Yeah, but Masshole says it's a flock. Yeah, but what's bigger? What's multiple flocks? You know,
a big
battalion. Look at that battalion.
Jody, it has a very healthy population too.
A flock, a flight.
It has its conservation status ain't even close to not even a little bit fucked up. But
a whole slew.
Building houses and all that shit is fucking, taking their environment away, is dwindling the numbers like everything.
Okay.
They have a beautiful courtship dance, and so like this one over here, that's the right above the Sandhill Crane. He's starting to do the courtship dance. They jump in the air and use their wings to glide and do like pretty cool shit, and they actually do it anytime they have free time. The male and the female gets together for a while, and I think it's for life, and they do this courtship dance whenever they have free time.
They're made for life.
Yeah, they'll get like they'll get all their fucking food or everything for the day, and they'll do that mating dance whenever. Both male and female makes the nest. Both of them are very protective. Both of them are very protective of the nest, and they will fight anything that tries to get its nest. Anything. They don't give a shit if it's a bear, if it's anything. It's 3 to 4 foot tall. It weighs 6 to 8 pounds. It's got a 7-foot wingspan. Lives 20 to 40 years, and its kick is actually pretty. It can deter a lot bigger creatures than it. From its nest, and they make them on the ground. They're really wide and a couple inches tall off the ground. The mom lays 3 eggs. Usually they all hatch, but they only have enough resources to make one baby live. These birds do, and usually 1 out of the 3. That's a courtship. Look at that. That's a beautiful bird. He's like, what's up, girl? That's a 360. I 360 on these hoes.
Watch me ollie.
I'm about to duck. Do a little.
Watch me do a kickflip.
Oh yeah. Girl, you ain't never seen this 360. She's like, dude, I can do it too. Oh, we gonna fuck.
A group of crows is a murder. Yep.
That was only a 180, homie. You didn't do it that good. Jump a little bit higher. Oh, no,
yeah, that was going to be good, squirrels.
There we go. Look at them bowing. Do you see that? That is so pretty.
Show us the demonstration, T.
You can refer to my wedding video. It starts off with the mating dance. I'm glad that you put the mating dance first. It's beautiful.
It's a dance of pants off. Dance off, pants off.
He's like, hey, I did about 47 360s. When you gonna give me the books?
I'm pretty dizzy.
Give me that hook. They have a very healthy population. Yeah, that's about it. North America.
North America.
That's where they are, man. They go to Canada in the summer. They go to Mexico, northern Mexico in the winter. And they meet up in the middle at fucking Nebraska.
The best fact of this, so that I heard this far about this bird is that it is. You said the prime rib.
No,
Ribeye.
The ribeye.
Ribeye.
Ribeyes are delicious.
I'm not a ribeye fan. They're too fatty for me.
I like the fat. I like to eat as long as it's not grizzly. I like the fat.
Somebody
and as long as how are we cooking our steaks, people? Mid-rare.
Medium rare.
Like, and if people eat well done,
it's your prerogative. That's my prerogative.
Everybody's talking.
It's like, hey, how do you guys like your eggs cooked?
I'm not
Over
a huge
medium.
fan of eggs, but
over medium.
It's like an over medium, yeah.
See, I'm like, I like it over easy. I like a lot of fucking yolk, man. Like, it's like, obviously all the white has to be cooked, but today I did sunny side up. Boom.
Fuck you.
I'm not a sunny side up kind of guy.
Not a fan? Why?
I'm not a fan of scrambled eggs. I don't like eggs that much. I like hard boiled eggs is my favorite way to eat eggs.
Trash, bro.
I don't know.
That's trash.
Or actually, deviled eggs.
Trash. It's a
Deviled eggs.
non-bread.
As a hunter, they are known as the ribeye of the sky. Yep.
Actually, in Nebraska, the locals, everybody, even people come around to clean that river up that they come and see. What
up, Redbeard?
Platte River in Nebraska. So, and it's a fucking bird watcher's paradise out there. So all these bird watchers come here and they clean it up every year.
Get it,
They have
Patrick?
a lot of things. The Platte River goes through a couple different states, but they meet specifically at one spot.
Masshole likes his eggs dry as fuck.
Check out that yolk.
T-bone,
Bustin'.
ribby. It don't matter.
Boom.
If I got toast, I want some yolk. But if I don't got toast, then I want it over medium, over hard almost.
You know, like the non-bread, like the Mediterranean type of
No.
bread.
Pita?
Like flatbreads, kind of. Like,
Yeah. How about you guys stop talking about this beautiful animal in a flatbread?
Okay.
Fuck.
oh, you know, I could make a good flatbread with some of that cut up, like a steak ribeye flatbread with some white cheddar.
Wendy likes over easy with a white cooked well. Harley likes runny yolk, no snotty white.
Yeah.
Patrick's an omelet guy. I'm not that big of a fan of omelets. It is what it is.
The only time I like American cheese is in an omelet. Otherwise, that's garbage.
Hard cooked squirrel says, I like skillets.
Skillets are the bomb.
Over medium poached deviled. Victoria, she loves eggs, period.
I know she can cook some good eggs too. Everybody always overcooks the yolk.
Medium rare bloody meat, not cooked, gets worms. Medium cooked,
God.
not well done.
Harley Grower says, I eat eggs over rice instead of hash browns. That
I eat my chicken marsala over mashed potatoes instead of noodles.
Oh, that sounds good.
It's way better.
That sounds super good.
It's way better, I promise.
Super good.
Rice is fine because I mean they put it in fried rice. You know what I mean?
Yep, that's how you start to make fried rice. Sunny side up. As for steak, well done. Jake Ellison says, can't do that bloody stuff.
I don't eat red meat.
Josh says, rare AF.
Yeah, Josh still wants a heartbeat.
I like a little bit of pink in the middle. I like dripping bacon on my yolk. Dipping bacon in my yolk.
Ooh.
Yeah, I didn't have it laid out.
I do like that. I'll admit.
I usually like to make a breakfast
I like hash
sandwich.
browns though. I like the hash browns if they're cooked good enough.
I like
if done enough.
I like if they're not thick. Like you just do a little tiny line of fucking potatoes. Grits the fuck out of it, bro.
Sometimes I like grits.
Eggs, bacon, grits, hog. Who? That was our.
Naughty says, I like when other people cook my food.
You know what's on my YouTube?
I like
search?
my eggs deviled. Me too.
You know what's in my YouTube search right now? I just clicked home.
Tell me about
Sugalamink, Joey Diaz. Sugalamink.
Sugalamink.
Yep. That's
Masshole says that's all I got to say. And maple syrup. Yeah.
Maple syrup for real.
Crucial.
It makes
My
me think of
kidneys are
Elvis,
steak
like,
rare.
I love maple syrup.
I knew a guy.
Spaghetti.
I knew a guy that he'd cook his steak as hot as he could. He'd get the grill, and then he'd throw it on there for 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Flip it over 10 seconds, and then eat it.
One of my uncles does that.
Like, what in the heck are you doing, dude?
Get it hot as fuck, and you just sear the shit out of it.
It's weird.
That's what you do.
Man, I don't... you're eating raw meat still.
500-degree grill. You're just getting the crust crispy on the side.
What do they call that? A Pittsburgh?
That's Pittsburgh. Where it's like got a fucking black crust around it, but it's all just regular. Dude, hell no, dude.
I like it where I can even eat it. Like, I'm not a snob where if there's no pink in it, I won't eat it. Like, if it's medium, I'll even eat it if it's well done. I'll just need some fucking barbecue sauce or something on that bitch.
Dude, just pour like garlic.
Well done. I'm sitting there chewing forever, you know.
I prefer it to be medium rare, medium.
I say because the way my dad cooked steaks was good. I always liked it, but he cooked them well done. But I've learned that you can cook a steak well done. Just put garlic butter on it all the time. It's fucking super good, dude.
My friend's grandfather did that 10 seconds and flip.
Yep. That's the way old people do it, bro. That's how you eat that fucking cow right there, man. I'll tell you what.
You cook it too much, the nutrients get out of there.
If you're happy fucking a burger, no thank you.
No. I don't like that
People
either.
do their burgers, overcook them, little fucking hockey pucks. Ugh.
Do not give me a well-done burger.
I can make a fucking burger well done that is fucking juicy. I don't know how people can't do that.
I need a juicy burger. I cannot have.
I understand.
That's about the only thing I'll complain about. I won't complain about the steak or nothing, but if I come out and you give me a well-done patty, I'm going to send it back. I need a new one.
Like, dude.
I need this. I cannot eat fucking hockey pucks.
All this, bro. I can't grind wood down.
Or if I'm not in the mood to complain, then I'll be like, just bring me some barbecue sauce. And I'll smother that boy with sauce.
I'll slub it. If there's a will, there's a way, baby.
Dude, with enough sauce, it'll go down.
Anything works, a little bit of lube.
Kyle makes the best burgers. They cook with a little water in the pan. Well, instead of water, try like garlic butter or something like that.
Because I am a well done kind of guy, and if you garlic butter it, it just suckles it right up, man.
Oh yeah,
juicy.
Well, I like to make my burgers like I would make, say, a meatloaf. Say, I pretty much make a meatloaf thing, and then I patty the burgers instead of a meatloaf.
Grits is like oats, Shirley.
Grits is like
it's like a grain.
What's that? Cocoa wheat. You know what cocoa wheat is?
She said cornmeal.
No.
It's a grain, isn't it?
I don't know, man.
That's kind of like cornmeal.
Kinda, I guess.
It's like.
Let's look it up.
Yeah. What? Yeah, dude. We have Google. We know anything, bro. What questions you got, guys? Don't question my sexuality.
Oh,
because I have to tell the truth.
A dish. Yeah, corn kernels boiled with water or milk. Ground corn kernels.
Good job.
So look at that.
Good job, Squirrels.
Misdirect the people because I think grits are like cornmeal.
Yeah, that's why we had to look it up.
That's what linemen say. That's what that's the chant for linemen.
Oh,
is it? In football, eggs, bacon, grits, hog, ho.
Grits are made from corn. Yep.
Not like cornbread.
I like to make my burgers disappear, or at least
they don't care how they're cooked. They're gonna be gone if they're in front of me, man.
Like cream of wheat.
Because they're gonna dry up and be stuck in your throat.
That's the word that one I was looking for.
She said like cream of wheat, just more gritty. Hence the name.
Grits.
Grits.
When I was a kid, my mom was a lot newer at cooking. I grew up on hockey puck burgers and shoe leather steaks.
Dude, fire. Fire, bro.
Grits are a popular dish widely consumed across South of the United States. They made from dried corn grate. Yep.
Damn.
Wendy's over here.
Damn, you came with the scientific knowledge of the quickness.
I have tortilla out of them.
I'm just gonna text. I'm gonna text her when I have a question. Hey,
Jody is right. Grits are not as a fine cornmeal.
what's the definition of ferocious?
I like my burgers medium rare. Yeah. Very versatile, she says. Yeah.
I'm not even a burger fan personally. I'd rather do like the ground turkey or ground chicken.
For burger or for tacos?
For any of it, I'm just not a ground beef fan.
If you're gonna make
I prefer venison over all of it, but I would like if we're making tacos, I would eat a turkey taco.
Like
Dude,
if I'm using regular ground beef, I'm gonna mix like some black beans and stuff in it for sure.
a black bean burger is very good, by the way. You can season it the right way. If you do it the right way, it can be very delicious.
100%.
If you season it, they will come.
My favorite.
I like black beans. When I make white chicken chili, I throw black beans in there just to throw off the color.
I'm not a huge fan of buffalo. I've tried buffalo burgers, and I wasn't like impressed because usually whenever I get it, whoever cooks it a little too dry.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably just dry.
Possibly. It's possible.
Because deer burger's dry, bro.
No, it ain't.
Yeah.
I guess you gotta put pork in it to lean it out, but
yeah.
Come on.
Sorry.
You're grounded.
Well, pork can also be like easily overcooked, but it has to be cooked because that's like the dirtiest meat.
LOL. Ranger T. Elk is my jam. I've never had elk.
I don't even eat as much meat as I used to. Just some chicken, which I got like a giant family pack that I got
That's
I
right.
always try. It's only me here, so I try to do the little freezer bags. But when I go and put my chicken away, I trim it off, cut it into slices or dice it, and then mix it with different marinades, label it. And then I got like 10 bags of already diced up, sliced, marinated chicken that I just cook for every meal. Grab out, lay out. So, grape juice.
Huh.
You look so sad.
Because the motherfucker took me a timeout and he made me play fucking rock, paper, scissors while you were talking. I lost.
It was rock, paper, scissors for his freedom.
He was laughing.
Rock, paper, scissors for his freedom, and he lost. So I added
got out still.
I said through my teeth, I said, put me back on.
It was
he went like this, and I tried to give him a fist bump, and he was like, no. And I was like, okay, rock, paper, scissors, and we couldn't get the situation down yet, so we just put it behind our back and threw it out.
That's the best way to do it. 1, 2, 3, boo, throw your weapon out.
Terrible.
And you lost. But you still got out.
Yep.
Well, it was to get out early, you know.
Yeah, I still had to do my whole timeout time. This is bullshit, dude.
It is what it is. What's up, Megan? Elk meat is the bomb. Literally tastes like steak. Lena says, Tyler, you want to play a game across the hall?
Because I was grounded. That's how she did it. That's why she's my favorite person in this world. Because when I would get grounded, which I was grounded from 7th grade till 12th grade, I was grounded my whole life. I just really did it. After a couple of weeks, they wouldn't be so strict about it.
Good morning, Steve. He said, charred outside, rare in the center. If I'm hungry enough, I would eat a northbound side of the south walking yak.
Dude, the northbound side of the south
walking yak.
What's that, man?
Wait, so you and your sister had bedrooms across from each other, and you would sit in your doorways and play games?
Yep, I'd get grounded all the time because I was, the perfect middle child, and we she would be up there, and instead of me reading every book on the bookshelf, we would just play fucking checkers or something like that. And I'd be half.
That's a good sister.
Yep, I'd be half in my room, half out of the room, so I was still in my room, grounded. And sometimes we both get grounded together, and that was the best time.
Dude, my dad has the best white chicken chili I ever ate.
We made some in a fucking one of those pressure cookers. Boy, oh
what
boy.
up, hi again? Good morning.
What up?
Good to see you guys.
Good morning.
Let's see. Old Italian guy taught me how to cook venison with onion. Pull out the game. I love onion with any of my meat.
Dude, if you want to saute some onions and throw
Wendy
it on
can't have
anything.
onions.
Dude, I can.
Red onion.
Dude, I fucking
buffalo is awesome.
I don't give a fuck what kind of onion is it. If you
I like buffalo jerky.
Fry it, grill it, fucking microwave it, give it to me raw. I don't care. I love onion.
Masshole said tear-up. That would be a yak's ass.
It's okay. Okay.
Good morning, Mindy.
He gave me a riddle and I failed, Masshole. I got it after about 6 minutes.
Yeah, it's okay.
Fuck.
We all get there. We all get there in our own time.
He was like the riddle keeper. He was the gatekeeper giving me a riddle, and I didn't get in the gate for 20 minutes. It's cool. At least I got in the fucking gate.
You know who that guy is?
That's fucking. I don't even know his name right now.
You don't know his name?
GaryVee.
Yes, sir.
I was gonna say we should all be knowing GaryVee by now.
I've been knowing him for like a whole year now,
dude. GaryVee is life.
Listen to him like a couple times a week. I love it.
Well, he's got one here for you. It's called "Think About Legacy, Not Dollars."
I'm a legacy man.
Going into a big client meeting, see how it goes. Did we get anything today? You know, I'm going to throw you a little bit of a curveball. First of all, that's 100% right. I made enough dollars a long time ago, and I don't mean some of the cool stuff. I mean, when I made $100,000 a year, I literally thought I made it. Sure. You know, in the micro, with all my crazy Jets ambition. I can tell you right now, and I mean this because I want you to hear it from me. Yeah. My wants around this area are far more about my legacy and how I go to sleep at night than the financial impacts. For me, I'm so much more driven by legacy.
Legacy is greater than currency. Let's get into that statement a little bit more. One of my favorite I'm not even sure if anybody's ever said it before. I'm sure somebody has, but I'm all about it. What do I mean when I say legacy is greater than currency? You know, I always go from self, inside of myself when I communicate and talk to people, and that's why I think I'm able to articulate it because it's my DNA, right? And so everything I've ever done, when I first got into the liquor store industry with my dad, all I ever wanted to do was be the biggest wine shop in the world. That was the #1 agenda. And so what I talk about, every business decision that I ever made, every one of them was always based on my long-term legacy as being the biggest wine retailer in the world. That was my entire thought process. So when I was paying myself nothing, even though the business was exploding, and when I was letting other managers take vacations in lieu of my vacation time, all these decisions, every one of them, you can't skim. Every one of them has to be about your long-term legacy. It can't be about the dollars you're putting in your pocket. In this world where things are changing every minute, where players are changing every minute, if you're a hustler, if you're a very hard worker and you're putting everything on the line, put it into your own personal brand. Just make rent, pay your bills, and keep building your personal brand, and always think of the big picture, the legacy. Who are you going to be viewed at when it's all said and done?
Happy birthday.
It's on the back end, right? What's this? Oh my God. What is it?
It's a Porzingis signed jersey.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Okay, I got something for him. It's Gary's sneaker and a Rice Krispie treat.
Oh.
What? That is so rad.
And the reason I keep pounding it is because of this. I truthfully believe all the way that if every business decision you make, from hiring a secretary to buying what paper you buy, to every move you make, if the first question you ask is how does this affect my legacy, my long-term legacy, when it's all said and done, I guarantee the currency will be there at the end. The world is changing, we're more connected, and your legacy, your maneuvering, your decision-making process has to start at your long-term legacy. Big picture always wins. And so if you take every decision out there that you can make from who you're going to be surrounded by, who are your friends, right? People are looking for short-term traffic, right? You know, dig, stumble upon this and that, silly things like that, or who your circle of friends are, or any of those kind of decisions, minor decisions, what conferences you go to, what color is your website, everything has to start with, how is this going to impact my global legacy? And I guarantee you, when you make legacy decisions instead of quick cash decisions or mid-range cash decisions, you're gonna win every time. When you come from that thought process, when you add it to the DNA game that we talked about, being your DNA, when you add it to not lying to yourself, when you break down these and you start putting these pieces in place, you start winning.
How you doing, Babin?
Great.
Great. So a bunch of meetings heading in now. Chris Bradley, say what's up to the vlog.
What's up, vlog?
Chris Bradley, incredible creative at Vayner, going into a big client meeting. See how it goes. Did we get anything today?
Very little.
Sorry, vlog. I kind of like it.
And that's what you need to do. You need to survive and thrive. You need to just keep it going. You know, you got to pay your bills, see your family, do all those things, right? Stay healthy, have a little excess cash just so you can buy a Wii or something to make you happy. But at all times, eye on the prize. Legacy is greater than currency. Yeah, airport gas.
All right, going to Nick's game with Mark Yudkin, head counsel. Super interesting day, just got a lot done. Not leaving Babin with a whole lot. Here's all I can tell you is when you're in your fucking zone, when you're doing your thing, you're not scared of anything. Even being in the middle of the road, just walking at it, you're just not fucking scared. You're just in your fucking zone. And that's where I'm at right now. I'm in my fucking zone, my CEO zone, my execution zone. Scared of nothing. Zero. Goose egg. Robert fucking Parrish, 00. Benoit Benjamin, baby. Benoit Benjamin, baby. For you NBA old school fans. I'm just feeling great, and I wish you the ability to be in your fucking zone where it just all clicks, you understand all the variables, you know all the moves. It's the reps. You've seen it before, you've seen it before, you've seen it before. That's where I'm at.
Please, if anything after this video, what is your legacy is going to be the question you need to ask yourself before you make any kind of financial decision. Legacy, my friends, is greater than currency.
That's Shirley's. That's Shirley. Every time I see this, I know it's Shirley. What does that mean? Glitter bombs, baby.
Glitter bombs.
Dude, I love that though. That's 100% truth right there about just literally not caring about, like I said, when my grandma asked me, are you making money? I'm like, it doesn't even matter to me because right now I feel so good in what we're doing. And just like I said, the support group and people that we have. But when I walk into places now and we're doing things and even doing the taste of stuff, like I'm in my zone. When I'm going to talk to people, when I'm doing workouts, I'm in my zone and I feel great. And just like all those kind of, like, you know, I had those nerves before IWR, but as soon as I walk in, boom, as soon as I get out of my car, they're gone because I'm just in my fucking zone.
That's what happens to me before everything like that. As soon as I'm there, we'll call it at the stadium, we're good to go.
Absolutely.
But the whole day I got nerves.
And as soon as you get there, it's like,
inside work, I'm nervous the whole entire time. Other than that, for weeks before,
dude, don't tell Drew up any plans until like the day before, 3 days before, or else he will panic himself.
I'm on the
into
fly,
the
dude.
dirt,
I'm on the
dirt.
fly, bro. If you need me something, you know, I'm on the fly, bro. What do you want me to do?
If you need me something, you know.
If
you need me something, you know.
I'll put a ladle up my ass for you. If you ask me that, dude,
and
that's it's not a hard feat.
It is about legacy though, and I guess I don't even think about, like, I do think about what I want to like leave here and what I want to accomplish long term. But like I said, I'm not even scared of what we're gonna do long term because what we're doing right now in the moment feels so good and is literally, you can already see like how much it changes our lives and all of these other people that get on, how much they're changing their lives, and we're all doing it together, you know?
Yep. That's my favorite part. That's my favorite part. You know,
Yeah.
I feel like I was just born to help people. That's why I love working in the industries that I work in, you know.
And now you're creating, like, we're creating a platform where we can do that, where we're having this outreach, and the more that we stick to it, the more that it will grow, and every year we'll get bigger and better. And then, like I said, just right now what we're doing is fucking awesome, but imagine, you know, a couple years from now we're still going at it like this. We're just bettering ourselves every single fucking day.
Yes, ma'am. Sean says I'm nervous until the music hits.
Yep.
Huygen says gotta stay positive all the way to the stadium.
All the way to the stadium. And even once you get there, like I said, if you're not positive before you get there, as soon as you get there, you should be feeling great, but you should only be putting yourself in situations that make you feel like that, you know? Anything that's not contributing to your happiness, positivity, overall growth, what are you wasting your time on it for?
Yep.
You ain't kidding.
I agree with that. Foley, 150%.
100%. Listen, you guys, but don't forget, I won't be there, unfortunately, but Larson's at 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. tonight. My bad. Larson's at 7 p.m. Keep Wampler. It's the last freaking episode of
convalescence
season, or part 1 of our season. So definitely go there, check it out, support local. Everybody loves Larson's. I'm jealous. It's going to be a good time, but it's probably better that I don't go, because I probably would be like showing up to the 9 p.m. Slay the Day a little tipsy tonight if I went to Larson.
Yes.
So
that's funny.
I hope everybody has fun. Might be on some video chat later at Larson's to hang out for a minute, but
hey, remember,
right. I'll set up a live over here.
Put your bullhorns on and tear the day up. Love you guys.
We're going live at Larson's for a taste of. Is that what you just said?
No. I said I will for tonight's live.
Yeah, you're gonna set up the 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Appreciate. All right, I'll see everybody. Have a great day.
Peace out, everybody.
Brought to you by Brain Jerk. Fuck yeah.
I'm with my people, man. I'm with the gang.